Hi mga mi! So, maraming nagtatanong sa akin kung normal ko ba daw na deliver si baby. Yes po, by the grace of God, normal ko po na deliver yung baby Sam ko. 3 kilos. Actually, nung nasa ultrasound ko siya, 2.8 siya, pero nung lumabas siya, as in 3 kilos close. So, yun po. Actually, mga mi, hindi madali po yung pag-deliver ko. I mean, ano bang tawag dun? Kasi hindi po normal ang pasakit ko eh. Hindi siya normal. Not just unlike sa iba na lumabas na ng kusa si baby. So, yun. At ang yung normal na pasakit, balang masakitan ka lang. Sa akin kasi, it was a forced labor. Small detailed, no? November 4, pumunta kami sa OB para magpa-ultrasound, and then we went back to the Well family kasi sa Well family ako nagbata, and then the nurse told us nga my water is a low normal and it's very risky already if we're going to wait the November 7 or my due date para lumabas si baby. So, November 4, right that day, after namin makapa-ultrasound, they scheduled me to be admitted. So, that day, dapat, whether I like it or not, kailangan akong i-admit, or else, magiging CS daw ako kasi ang laki na ni baby, and then low normal yung water ko. So, that's it. Since low normal yung water ko, actually, hindi po ako nakaramdam ng sakit. Kahit sa ang parte ng katawan, never akong nakaramdam ng sakit. As in, wala talaga. As in, yung sabi nila na masakit yung balakang mo, yung puson mo. Actually, yung sumasakit sa akin, yung puson ko. Kasi every time sumisipa si baby, parang naiihi ako. So, normal yun. Pero yung talagang nasakitan ka kasi manganganak ka na, no, I never experienced that kind of thing. So, it wasn't normal actually. So, yung ginawa sa akin para lumabas si baby. So, November 4, I was admitted that night. And then, tinurukan ako nila ng induce. So, parang 4 yata yung tinurok nila sa akin na induce. But, suddenly, hindi siya talaga umepekto. So, yung last one na, noon ko lang din nalaman nung nanganak ako, na pwede pala kahit hindi mo pa due date, basta may pera ka lang, pwedeng ilabas si baby kahit anong oras mo gusto. As long as nakaano ka na ng 37 weeks to 39 weeks. So, pwede nang lumabas anytime pag gusto mo. So, sa akin, yung nangyari sa akin, since hindi tumalab yung induce sa akin, nilagyan ako ng prime gel. I don't know if you're familiar with that. So, yun yung last option para lumabas si baby. So, masasabi ko na hindi maganda. Hindi siya ganun ganda yung experience ko with the prime gel. Yes, thanks God kasi tumalab, kasi yun yung hinahanap namin na sakit para lumabas si baby. As in, yung sakit niya talaga, hindi ko siya ma-explain, promise. As in, sobrang sakit. As in, parang mamamatay ka sa sakit. Kasi segundo lang eh. Pag sumakit ngayon, pag ilang segundo lang, sasakit ulit. Tumalab din yung induce nung nilagyan ako ng prime gel. So, 3 o'clock, starting 3 o'clock in the afternoon, dun na nagsimula yung hallucination ko. Nagugutom ako. Pero hindi ko kayang kumain kasi nga, yung dito ba, yung sa puson ba yun, tawag dun? Basta yun. It was a forced labor na namamaga na yung mata mo, namumutla ka na, tapos, ano siya eh, parang di mo nakilala self mo, parang iba-iba na yung nakikita mo, parang yung room, nagda-dance yung mga room, yung mga ganon. Tapos naghihiring na lang ako. Yun ang effect sa akin ng prime gel. Kasi prime gel with induce. So, umepekto ng induce kasi napaka-prime gel na ako. Nilagyan ako ng prime gel 6 o'clock in the morning. Grabe sila pagdating sa oras. So, like for example, nung dumating ako nung November 4, a few minutes, nilagyan ako nila ng dextrose. So, I was admitted exactly right after 30 minutes. Basta ganun yung nangyari. So, grabe sila ka-particular sa oras. Tapos, it was a 1 day of pain and suffering na November 5, yung iba nagpapakasaya 5 din yung Nobyembre. Pero ikaw, nandun ka. Oh, sabi. Pero never akong umiyak kasi naka-mindset sa akin na ako, hindi ako iiyak. Kasi pag umiyak ako, sisipunin ako, mawawalan ako ng hininga. So, pag nangyari yon hindi ko kayang ilabas si baby. So, as in, grabe, ako, Lord, ngayong day lang to. Pag after this, lalabas na si baby. Hindi siya normal na sasakitan ka lang, then lalabas na yung bata. Iba! 14, lumabas si baby. 7, I guess 7, nang pumasok na ako sa DR. Yun niya. Kasi ayaw na nilang 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 1 cm pa lang ko gyapon. As in, super. 1 cm, 3 o'clock in the afternoon na. Pero nung pag 4 or 5, dun na nag 6, 7, at least tumaas, 'di ba? Pero ilang pa yung winate ko bago ko yung ganong cm. Tapos ng 7, 9. Pero hindi talaga ako tumungtong sa 10 ha. Never akong tumungtong sa 10 cm. So, nag-decide na si Mami Det nung yung family na na ako sa DR kasi pwede na daw. Nag-decide na sila na ipasok na ako. Kasi hearing na lang ko, hearing. Pero hindi lahat na alala ko ha. Yun lang mga So, 9 cm, parang hanggang dun lang ako, 9 cm. Kasi parang narinig, hindi ako nakaraos ng 10 cm. Yung talagang 10 cm close. Hindi ko yun naranasan. So, as in sobrang ang pangit ng experience, but it was a great experience. Yes, on the other hand, hindi mo talaga ma-explain. Kaya sabi ko, saludo talaga ako sa mga nanay na grabe ganun kahirap. No, hindi siya talaga ganun kadali. As in, tuod gidyang ang isa mo katiilara sa hukay, ang isa mo man katiilara sa... As in, basta hindi mo talaga ma-explain, as in, sobra. As in, pero grabe by the grace of God and by those people who are praying for us. Thank you so much. Tulong if you are surrounded with the prayer warriors. As in, grabe ang ako. Hindi mo na talagang makuha kahit nga mag-pray, hindi mo na makuha kasi sobrang sakit eh. Yung ganun, as in, sabi ko, Lord, lang yung baby ko, okay na ako. As in, ngayon na tong sakit na to, bukas wala na to. Yung ganun yung mindset mo. As in, sobrang sakit. As in, di mo talaga ma-level up eh. Sobra pa sa level up yung sakit. So, yun lang yung mga gandahan kasi. Actually, ako si baby, mga 3 to 4 push. Lumabas si baby ng 3 to 4 push. Siguro na lang ako, natagalan ako dahil nag-trial error pa kami. Yung takilid, yung kaya, yung mga ganun na ipalabas si baby. Pero laking ko, actually, isa sa mga prayer healthy. And I'm so glad God answered my prayer. Along the way of my pregnancy, I always prayed to God. Na-remember ko na, Lord, just give me a nurse, a midwife, a doctor nga ikaw yung center just give us a hospital or whatever it is nga ikaw yung center. Kaya kahit hindi maganda yung experience ko, hindi maganda yung situation ko, as in, very clear ang word na hindi ko man alam kung sino sa kanila yung mga nagsasabi na Rish, diba mo nang ginapangita ka, pangamuyo bala sa Ginoo, kaya hindi yagi ka na pagpabayaan. My goodness, that was really a big help and it was very clear, guys. Mga me, it was very clear na ma-feel mo talaga ang comfort. As in, ma-feel mo talaga ang comfort. Tapos, meron pa nagsabi na si Lord na naghatag sa inyo sa blessing. Guide si mo along the way nga magwa si baby. Oh my God. Amo nang feeling bala nga grabe ka ka-secure. And you know what? The favor during my delivery. Ako lang yun eh. Ako pa lang yung pasyente, besh. Mami, ako pa lang yung pasyente. So, akin lahat yung atensyon. As in, alagang-alaga talaga ako. As in, sobrang grabe lang talaga si Lord. Pag si Lord nagplano, everything was set according to His plan. At hindi talaga mabigat eh. Sobrang smooth ng flow. Even ganun yung nangyari. So, never kong na ang bigat. As in, sobrang smooth. Kaya pala, doon ko na-realize, sabi ko sa sarili ko, kaya pala Lord, na-hospitalize ako a month delivery because you're preparing for me for something bigger. Nga grabe, pagali. Kung ang naagyan ko last August, mas lala, mas super lala pagigagaling na agyan ko sang November last year. So, grabe Lord. It was really your plan. Kung nga naagyan ko tong mga, it was really a fulfilling journey. Makita mo lang baby mo. As in, everything wash out. As in, hello Lord, all you can say is, thank you Lord. And it was very nice nga, nagbata ka sa isa ka, lying in nga, very approachable, very God-centered. Arab lang, you will never feel that you're alone. In that, alone sila, no, you're with them. They will never feel you that you're alone. So, yun yung maganda. At, actually, nang na-vacuum si baby ko, kasi, na siya hindi ko na siya kayang ilabas. But by the grace of God, my baby came into this world healthy, handsome, and fully developed. So, the secret lang guys to your pregnancy is prayer. Along the way of your pregnancy, always pray for your baby because will happen along the pregnancy. Hindi naman sa pero marami talagang nangyayari along the pregnancy journey. So, all you have to do is to pray for your baby, to pray for your body. Kasi naalala ko, sabi ko kay Lord, before si Sam dumating, baka Lord, don't give me a baby if I'm not physically, emotionally, spiritually prepared. My baby, if all that set is prepared. So that's it. He gave my baby in a way that I am prepared. But yes, hindi madali. Especially my last 3 months after giving birth. It was a very roller coaster journey. Pain, suffering, as in talaga. Ngayon lang ako nakapag-share kasi ngayon ko lang talaga na, as in, ngayon ko lang na-manage yung stuff. Actually, for now, kaya ko na siyang i-manage. That is why I have the guts to share with you. And actually, I'm so excited to share this journey with you. It wasn't easy, but it's worth to fight, guys. As in, sobrang ganda. Ang daming learnings, ang daming blessings. And all I can say is, pregnant ka, along the way of your pregnancy, and then when the time that you will deliver the baby, never forget to pray to God. Kasi mawala man lahat, iwan ka man ng lahat, God is always with you. So that's it lang guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching this video. That's it. Bye bye.